my goodness, I think this is the perfect night to start thinking about the new year. A lot of times we wait till January 1st and we're like, oh, I'm gonna make a difference. This is when I'm gonna get in shape and I'm gonna get fit and I'm gonna get serious about my health. Well, let's backtrack just a little bit and say, hey, you know what? Get a head start today. This is the perfect time to do it. Before we hit the new year, you'll be ready to go right out of the gate. This you're seeing today from FitQuest is one of the most popular pieces of fitness equipment we have ever offered. I can't tell you how many times that I've actually talked about it and also how many times it has sold out. I mean, it's every time it's on the air, it's on and then it goes. And we have it as an early Fitness Today special. This will not be featured in January. Why do we love it? It's space saving. Why do we love it? It's easy to get started. Why do we love it? It pulls away and kind of collapses up to about the size of a vacuum cleaner. And why do we love it today? Because of the special pricing that we've got, and it ends soon, so you never want to wait out when you see a today's special. Who brings this to us? The wonderful Tony Little. He's with me right now. Hi, Tone.
Where is he?
Hi, honey. How are you?
Did she say wonderful?
I did say wonderful.
Suzanne.
Hi, honey bunny. It's good to see you.
Great to be here.
Guys, we've known Tony for so many years. He really was the first guy to bring home fitness equipment to your home many, many years ago. He's recognized that throughout the world, and he brings us the FitQuest bike, which I got to tell you, of all the bikes I've ever done, and God knows you know I've sold a lot of them.
Yeah.
You have too. This is absolutely the number one.
Well, number one, I mean, we sell as many as 10,000 in a day.
Yeah.
People just love it. I mean, to be
over and over again.
Over and over and over again every year. I mean,
you know what's funny? When we had the shipping issues with all the stuff that happened the last couple of years, we couldn't get it in. And remember, every time we brought it in, we could only bring in a little teeny bit, and then all of a sudden, boom, they're gone. And then I'd like, my show would be changed. I'm like, really? I don't get to talk about this?
Well, it's a huge customer pick, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's been consistently the best. Where you're going to get a bike, right, that you can do total body muscle toning, total body cardio. You have a computer on it that gives you the time, the speed, the distance, the calories you're burning, the odometer of how you put it on. You got all these different things. You also have a place to sit your phone or your laptop in here so that you can work while you're doing it. But the big thing is, it's recumbent. It's one of the only bikes out there that's ever been developed that's out of this type of thing, that's a recumbent bike where you can sit up taller, I can sit down lower, and we can change it all the time. But we have smooth, we have upper body, we have lower body, we have 8 levels of dial resistance on it, and it's quiet. So quiet, right?
Yes. You don't have to plug the darned thing in, and it collapses down to nothing. All right, so behind me, have no idea whether they're out here. We had 4 colors to start with. Those 3 colors are totally sold out because this is always incredibly popular. Now, we always bring in the most in black because it's always the #1 bestseller, but that's all I have right now. And you gotta remember, this is a limited time on the offer. When this is done, it's gonna go up to $249. Right now, you get $179.99. Couple little side notes. We have 5 flex pay, so you can get this home for about $36. You pay it off in 5 months, and it ships for free. And because it's over $75, everything you bought with Juliana or all day long, what happens? Also ships for free. Yay, we love that. All right, so I do want to get into the details. Here's what's amazing to me. It folds up like that, and yet it can hold 300 pounds.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's an unbelievable bike. Obviously, too, this is very important. You have a lot of bikes out there that have cheap little seats.
Oh, they're awful.
All right, they're just...
No, wait, or there's really expensive bikes out there
that have the small little
really,
seat,
oh
and it feels like a sliver somewhere, all right?
Yes.
Right? This right here is a very important thing because this I consider a piece of furniture. Right? This is a furniture. This is basically a recumbent chair in your house, right? So you got a really cushioned seat, you got it wide, everything. You got handles here in order if you want to brace yourself and do things, you can do it. Even if you want to do triceps, you could do it like that. Then you have this, which none of them have.
The backrest is amazing.
Backrest was genius because it's like having a desk that you work on, only you're getting cardio, muscle toning, everything all in one type thing. This right here goes up to 9 levels of resistance. So when you're on it, you can change this just by the dialing.
Yeah, show them where that is. Can you move that one thing? There you go.
Right there.
Look at this, guys.
The dial resistance. So you go level 1, level 2, all the way. You go like that, level 6, level 8. That's resistance. Now look how hard it is for me to do.
Wait, go to the highest.
Well, but yeah, that's pretty darn high right there.
One more, come on, there.
Okay.
Now do it.
Okay, well, see, here's the concept. Now, I probably wouldn't do this at this time. I'd just be working my legs.
Right.
Okay. Because now I got muscle toning and cardio, which is the quickest way to tone and build a leg. right? Get rid of the cellulite and the fat and everything else. So that's a big deal. But take it back to what would be a regular bike movement would be like this, right? Where you can go like this, then all of a sudden, again, using upper body, doing your biceps, doing your cardio, doing muscle toning all at once, going like this, doing your shoulders, doing your lats like this. So you have the variety to do this, and notice one thing, it's super quiet. You cannot hear it at all, except for my big mouth, all right, my big mouth. Then you come up here again, and you got the scan function, so you can.
And wait, and by the way, Tony gets it. Look how big that is. All right, we do not need our readers for this one, guys.
No, that's a good thing, right?
It's a great thing.
So right here you can see speed, 17 miles an hour. Okay. Then you go over here, distance, 25. Go over here, calories burned. Well, right there, it's saying 920 calories I burned on this thing since I've been out here.
Oh my gosh.
I almost burned 1,000 calories. That's like 10 meals out of the way.
That's
right?
awesome, yeah.
That's pretty cool, right? And then it's got an odometer reading on it and everything. Comes with personal training that is so important for people, which, you could spend $300, $500 a week on personal training.
You're right.
Here, you're getting it all in one.
And here's what he's talking about. We have Echelon. They have a great relationship with Echelon, who give you this whole world of being able to take classes, everything from bikes, so you do this right, to toning, to fitness, to strength, to boxing. And so you have actually 4 weeks that come with this free. If you don't want to use it, that's fine, but it really gives you a great introduction. It shows you the breadth and the depths of classes they have. You can travel the world, even if it's freezing outside, because you're using the Echelon app. As a matter of fact, I've got mine set right here, and it's really fun. Beginner, advanced, intermediate, whatever level you're at and whatever you're interested in, you just go onto the app and you have 4 weeks access to that, but it also teaches you and trains you on how to use the bike properly so you get the best results at the shortest amount of time. All right, lots to show. Can you show that? That's one of all the features we show. This is one of the all-time favorites.
Yeah, I mean, it's an amazing product. Again, so here it is. You can roll it in, do it. This is all set up, very easy. By the way,
it's only 37 pounds, right?
Yeah, 37 pounds, holds 300 pounds, all right, which is very big for people out there. Yep. And again, all you're doing with this is when you take this out and you're pulling it down, you're changing it to different bikes. So you have 4 to 5 different bikes with this. You can be up here riding high like a spinner bike. Yep. I personally, my favorite thing in the whole world is to go like that and become a recumbent bike, because it's like having a piece of furniture in your house. You could be reading a book and still riding.
Moving your legs.
Right, absolutely. Watching
and you're burning calories at the same time.
How much would a bar stool cost? A bar stool costs like $250. All you do is drink and fall off of it. All right? Here's something you sit in there.
You've been to my house too often, John.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Actually, folks, that's pretty true. So don't think that's safe to say it. But look at this all of a sudden, right? I'm leaning back. I have back support. I'm working all the muscles of my body. I'm doing cardio, muscle toning, fat burning, everything you want. It's a spin bike. Yep. It's a chair bike. It's a recumbent bike. And again, you're adding...
And it's an upper body workout.
Upper body workout.
Right.
And that's right. And then up here, you've got obviously all these different programs that you can do, that you can go into, and that's amazing in itself. So you got scan function, time function, speed function, distance function, how many calories you burn function. By the way, how many did we sell today? 4,000.
Yeah,
4,000 people picked this up today. And last year was like 17,000 picked them up, and more people are picking them up. So this is the #1 seller for us.
Oh, it really is. And of all the different bikes we've done, and we've done a lot over the years, Tony brings this. It's the only bike you've done, though, which is interesting.
It is true.
Because Tony's really particular on what he'll associate his name with. That only makes sense. It's Tony Little, right? So he has never, ever done a bike until he had this one. This is the one you said, I'm going to stake my reputation on it. It's that good, you guys. And I want you to see how stable it is. What I love, a lot of people say, oh, well, if you're a beginner, sure. And yeah, beginners, no problem. You just sit here, you hold on to the side, and you move your legs. But I want to show you, for those of you who say, well, is it going to really be a spin bike? Watch what I'm going to do. On a bike that folds up to the size of a vacuum cleaner, and I am not a petite little girl, I just did a jump up. I just did, and look at that. It's holding me. It's not rocking. I feel incredibly stable. And you don't do that on live TV unless you feel really confident about what's underneath you, okay? I'm just saying. it. Because if I would have tumbled over, I'd be a YouTube hit or an Instagram hit or a TikToker, I don't know which.
You've always been those hits anyway.
Oh, I love you.
Okay.
But anyway, my whole point being is you just sit here and all you're doing, and this is so funny, change the seat you're in. Like what seat are you in right now? All you do is change your seat and just start moving your legs. You know what's amazing too, Tony, is how quickly, because it is full body, you know, I don't have to have a bunch of barbells.
Nope.
I don't have to have a bunch of gym equipment in my house. I can get one piece of equipment that can fit in the smallest balcony or the teeniest little studio apartment and get a complete body workout.
Okay, so a bar stool. All right, just wanted to say, you go out and you buy a bar stool from a furniture company.
Spend a couple $100.
Oh, $250, $300, sometimes $400 for a bar stool. All you do is fall off of it and get hurt, you know, because you've been drinking. This thing right here, you cannot buy this type of exercise bike with, you know, with the monitors and with the 9 levels of resistance that you got on it, so you can do upper body with the foldability and the fact that this is the #1 selling bike in the history of HSN with this quality.
Sure is.
And get it for $150.
Right.
Right? You know, 100, and then you have the shipping annually, so it's what, $179, something like that?
It's $179.
Lower than $200
Right.
for the whole family.
Right.
Everybody gets to use it. It customizes to them, and I like the fact that, again, I can talk on the phone with being hands-free.
Right. Well, also too, one of my favorite features is it's very comfortable, it's very well balanced. So if you've not worked out in 5 years, 12 years, whatever it might be, and you're like, oh, I don't even know if I could do this, just get on it, sit. It is really well. I love the ergonomics of it because you really do sit very securely in here. The seat is so comfortable, you'll stay in here longer, and all you do is move your legs. You don't have to commit to a lot, you just have to commit to a flex pay. We ship it to you for free and say, I'm gonna change my life this new year, and you guys are getting a head start. Little heads up though, when these are gone, and we expect them to sell out, this will not be back even the entire month. Do you know when the next time that you're even gonna be back?
With this?
Yeah. I know January it won't be.
Maybe next year.
Yeah.
Sometime late.
Really hard to get.
Hey, when am I going to be back with this?
When are these back? Do you know? You guys have no idea right now? Oh, no, sorry, we're asking the reps off.
So much for making it.
Well, we really, and every time they're in, we get them in, and that's why you very rarely can get them. We used to have it on kind of regularly, but because of all the craziness, it's really tough to get these.
Last time we were on, we sold 11,000 of these. 11,000 of them in a day.
And by the way, we couldn't bring that many in for this day.
We couldn't. We only had like 4,000, 5,000 max.
Right.
And that's bad on us, but it's great for everyone else.
But it's all we could get, quite frankly.
That's all you can get because it's the most popular bike out there. Again, when you come out here, I want you to see something that's very important. A lot of people do spin classes, right?
Sure.
Spin classes are good, they're fun and everything, but it's only spinning, and it's not necessarily customized to you.
No, not at all.
She's customized this bike to her. She's put it up to the height she wants. She has back support. She can do spinning, right? But look, she's doing it and she's getting, you can't hear anything on it, but she's getting the spinning. Now, the minute she leans back, she can take those cords and she can start to work every muscle of her body with cardio, muscle toning, flexibility, everything like that. So, and again, she has a computer on here that tells her her distance, the time, the calories she's burning, everything she wants to know. And does anyone hear anything? There's no noise to this bike, right?
That's amazing.
None. No noise at all. The only noise you're going to have is, baby, I'm in shape. And that's a good one.
That's a great noise. You want to hear that.
That's a great noise.
You know what? I also think, too, how many of us, and I'm guilty of it, I literally ate, you guys, it's a paper bag apple pie, and I put ice cream on it, and whipped cream and chocolate sprinkles on it. It was so good. And I had that last night. Okay, yeah, it was a guilty pleasure. I'm like, okay, but you know what? I know after the holidays, and we're all guilty of it, we overindulge, we eat some of the stuff we shouldn't eat, but going into the new year, what a great time to go, all right, time to refocus, time to recommit, time to get and do something that maybe you do annually or maybe you haven't done for a long time. And I'll tell you what, you absolutely should have to take control of your own health. Really, I think the last several years we've discovered if you're not taking control of your health and making a difference, there's not a lot of help out there. And you want to be in the healthiest shape you can be, especially as we all start aging and we're getting older and you're like, what's going on? It's even more important to find a system that works for you, and I think this is the answer. I want to do this testimonial up next, and then we'll come back and Tony's going to explain more about how effective and how efficient this is when it comes to actually working out.
The reason I started on a fitness journey was because I started to feel very unhealthy. I didn't have the energy that I wanted anymore. And I had actually gained a lot of weight without realizing it. It was time. You know, I didn't want to end up on a bunch of medications. What I enjoy the most about the Flex bike is that it works the total body. You're doing a great workout on your arms at the same time you're working your abs and your legs. I mean, it's just an awesome way to get a full body workout, super quick and super easy. My favorite exercise to do on the Flex bike is with the cables, just doing my arms out straight as I'm bicycling and sitting straight up, and a few of those, and it's just, oh my gosh, you just light up your back, and it's just a great way to start the day. It is whisper quiet, so I don't have to have the volume really loud of my music while I'm working out, and I don't disturb my husband, so he doesn't even hear me working out, and he can sleep through the morning, and I can get my workout. It's made exercising super convenient and super easy and fit into my lifestyle. I do get on the bike every day because I really want that stretching and that posture fix, so when I don't get on it, I can tell a difference in my day. It just helps me to get to a calmer place. So that's a surprising benefit that I would never have thought. The important part is I'm getting the results. It works for me and I love it.
Oh my gosh, and I love the fact you don't need a bunch of space. You don't have to plug it in. It could be a balcony, it could be the smallest apartment or the biggest mansion, whatever you have. I think you're going to absolutely love this. And Tony, everything about it, you can just feel the quality. You know what I love too is the grip on the handles.
Yeah, you
it's
get a
really
cushion grip.
Soft cushion grip.
Yeah, it's cushion grip because a lot of people, you do tend to sweat with these because you're working out.
Yeah, right.
So it's you want a rubber handle, you want a foam handle, so it never gets messed up and you still have that grip going on. I love this, so when they built a tray, because you can put your laptop or your phone on
or
it.
a magazine.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
but think about it for a second for everyone out there. Look what you're selling this for, okay? And this works for everyone in your family. Customize this to their calorie burning, their muscle toning, what they want to do, whether they want to do it with the bike higher up, whether they want to do it like a recumbent bike over there, that you could do it, or come over here. You can change it to any style you want.
Yes.
But there is no noise, right? So you can watch television, burn calories, get rid of the fat, increase the lean muscle tone, and virtually no impact to your feet, knees, or your back. This is why we sell so many of these. This is why you can't keep these in stock, because it's the #1 record-breaking selling bike right here in the US.
Right.
You know, and the #1 in the shopping channel.
Well, and also you have to understand FitQuest. They're just an incredible company. They make impeccable quality products. And to your point though, let's say I'm gonna go, I wanna hire a professional trainer to work me out maybe 1 or 2 times a week. It's already paid for itself in just, 2 or 3 workouts.
3 times a week would be about $300 a week.
So it's $100 a workout?
Yeah.
Jeez, oh Pete.
Through a good personal trainer. I
Right,
mean, you know,
a good one, right.
$50 would not be a reason to train somebody for a couple hours.
Right,
you know?
yeah, true, that's a good point.
So yeah, so it's a big deal. This has its own
it's
personal
paid for
training.
itself. Also, how many of you think, oh, you know what, in January, me and my partner, we're gonna get a club membership. Well, how much do you pay for that? And then you pay that every single month. Then you get a trainer on top of that to help you figure out all the equipment and get a workout. Really, literally, for the price of a couple of trainer workouts, you're gonna have this at home and do it at your pace, at your speed, and it grows with you. So if you're an absolute beginner, my gosh, what a great way to get started. But as your health gets better and you say, hey, my jeans are fitting better, that shirt's not so tight anymore, I love the fact that this adjusts to it meets you whatever level you're at.
Yeah, you can customize it to your body, and that's very important for people out here to have the ergonomicness of it. And again, not many bikes out there can turn into a recumbent where it's a chair. Let's face it, okay? You spend, say a chair for your living room, $300, $500, $600.
Yeah,
Can you burn calories on it?
Nope.
Can you get muscle toning out of it?
Nope.
You know, can you adjust it up and down like you want it to ergonomically fit your body?
Right, nope.
Right, you can't.
Right.
That's why this is selling out everywhere. You know, we sold out of all the colors. We now order a lot more black. So, you got a chance to get the black, which is the #1 seller. And again, you got back support and you got a cushioned big seat for my
and I hope
buttocks.
you guys, can you put your fingers down in there again too?
Yeah.
Look at this cushion, you guys. That's one thing. I have seen, do you know they sell spin class bike shorts with pads for your bottom?
Well, look
because the bike
sliver.
seat is so miserable.
Yeah, it's a leather sliver.
Yeah, it's awful. It's like a wedge.
It's kind of, yeah. Yeah, I don't want a wedge there.
I don't either.
I don't want a wedge there.
And you ever anybody done a spin class? Those bikes are awful and they're loud. Daggone, they got the flywheel
And
with all it
twice
looks
the
like
money,
a fan.
3 times the money.
Oh, they're so expensive.
And most people never use them again. And they try to resell them, they can't even resell them.
Oh, that's a great
I
point.
wanted to bring this up because Echelon obviously is a gigantic player in the fitness market. And when you get this bike home, you're also getting the app. So you'll get to work out with other personal trainers with all the other different workouts that you want. So that's a value. Because when you hire a personal trainer, it should probably be about $150 an hour. Here, you're getting this bike that does everything you ever want to do for everyone in your family you wanted to do, and the ability to have the app.
And you're getting hundreds and hundreds of different workouts, scenic rides. I mean, that alone, just the app for 4 weeks,
unbelievable,
pays for this. I mean, you really think about it.
Do I have a rower?
Well, we could find you. Oh, there's a roller for you.
Thank
and this
you.
is the best part. It collapses down to this. How many of you bought a treadmill years and years and years ago, and the thing just took up the entire room, ended up being a closet? You know what I mean? It was a hanging closet right there in the middle of your bedroom. This is the perfect solution.
Yeah, you know, again, you can put it up in a corner anywhere, condo, in trailers, you know, the apartments people have. My favorite thing with it is my wife and I, we take it out on the back porch where you have the open gating on the top floor, you know, so we can go out and watch everyone driving and all the trees and stuff like that, and we can both sit on this and work out together, or we can just read a magazine and work out together. It's just an amazing product, always sells out. There's only black left, which is the number one seller is black. All right, so grab it as quick as you can. We are New Year's bound. You know, I mean, we're past it. It's a time to make your resolution to feel better, look better, get more out of life, help get rid of the aches and pains, and realize that really something as simple as this can change everyone in your family's life.
You're right.
Really can.
Yeah, it's funny because I do so many different variety of things here at the network, as you know, Tony. I do coins, I do clothing, beauty, the whole thing, right? There's only a couple times I can ever say that something will truly and dramatically change your life. So I really love talking about fitness and fitness equipment because, again, am I the most fit person in the world? No. I play a ton of tennis. I work out. The Aero Pilates is one of my faves. The Spike is one of my faves. But you've got to make that effort. And so I love to encourage people. I mean, Tony's in the business of changing literally millions of lives every year around the world. Here's your opportunity to make this new year the very best you've ever had. And let's just talk seriously. What's happening now? You know, are you finding more aches and pains? You're getting a little more pudgy around this area. You just don't have the zip. You don't have the stamina that you used to have. You've got to stop and go, you know what? I've got to take control of this. You need to be proactive. You need to get back in that game. You'll sleep better. You'll think better. You'll work better. You'll be happier. Everybody's attitude is so much better when you start getting fit and starting working out. And this is perfect for that. It meets you wherever you are. If you've not worked out in years, welcome to this. If you really work out, but you don't want to pay the money to go to a gym anymore, you've got kids, it's the weather, you don't want to go outside, this meets you where you're at. And as you get better and better and you feel more fit, it's going to be able to adjust to your needs. That's what I love. And all you're doing, you're changing your chair. You literally are sitting right now watching us. You might be in your living room, you might be in the kitchen, and you're sitting there watching, enjoying your day. All you're doing is changing this chair for that chair and move your legs, and you'll be shocked at how quickly your system will adjust and how much your system will love it. Or we have another testimony I'd love you to see. So watch this and we'll come back more and tell you a bit about the FitQuest.
The goals for the summer was to tone the lower area and tone my thighs. So using the bike, I was able to tone the lower areas that I was looking at as working in the arms. It has, the Flex Bike also offers the arm workout, which I loved. So I was able to add both of those into the workout with the Flex Bike. Using the Flex Bike, I love my arm workouts, and when it was delivered and it had the bands attached to it, I was really excited to be able to ride the bike and incorporate my arm workout with it. It was all in one. Definitely being able to fit into shorts. Honestly, I haven't put on shorts for probably 10 years. And this summer, going to celebrate my daughter's 21st birthday out in Vegas and LA, I wore shorts.
All right, guys, and I love that too. She's like, well, I never normally wouldn't wear shorts, started working out on this. And then she's like, I wear shorts to LA, I went to California, and I feel and look good. And I think that's what we all would love, is to have that, oh my gosh, I put on that cute dress, or oh my gosh, by summer I'm gonna wear a cute bathing suit. That would be pretty remarkable.
Well, it's very easily done when you're doing something like this. I mean, everyone's at home, right? why not get in front of the television and just sit here and watch a movie? By the time you're done with the movie, you've got an hour's worth of cardio and muscle toning with no impact to your feet, knees, or back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's brilliant.
So simple. Yeah, it is
It's brilliant, and plus it's affordable for everyone.
Right.
You know, everywhere in America. Right. This is the most affordable bike. I remember, what was it last year? I went on with this and I sold 11,000 of them in the nighttime. 11,000 of them. People just went nuts over them. We've sold almost 3,000 or 4,000 today.
Over 4,000 right
Over
now.
4,000 of these today. And obviously we don't have the colors anymore.
Right.
But the reason we have black is because black is the #1 seller.
Right.
Everybody wants the black in their house, you know?
Yeah,
so it's a big deal.
It is. It's really, it can match any interior. So the other colors, by the way, that are behind me, those sold out really, really early.
Really
okay,
quick.
just so FYI, that's
didn't
how
have enough.
popular this is. These sell out. We've got the most available in the black, but unfortunately, we're down just the final quantities, and this is the final look at it for the entire day. In fact, we have so few, we don't even have an airing again before midnight tonight, so you definitely want to take advantage of it. All right, coming back, we'll share more with you, including really and show you kind of how and why this really changes your body when you're on it.
Celebrate the new year with a whole weekend of new on HSN. New looks and fashion from actress and designer Jacqueline Smith.
You're going to love this.
New jewelry. Plus, all new workout essentials, including footwear from fitness expert Denise Austin.
Let's get fit for the new year.
For everything new, watch Into the New, January 7th and 8th on HSN. You're invited to ring in 2023 with Michelle and Adam, plus special guests, your favorite items from this year, and a sneak peek of what's to come. Countdown to 2023 with Michelle and Adam, Saturday on HSN. Our HSN price is a great value that we bring to you every day. We work hard and have the buying power to make sure it's a value that you'll love. So go ahead, treat yourself with the confidence to buy now at the HSN price.
Hi everybody, it's Denise Austin, and I've been helping millions of people stay in great shape for over 40 years. Helping women aspire to be healthy, active, and vital has always been a passion of mine. I am so excited to be part of the HSN family. You know why? I get to inspire you. We are gonna get fit together.
Join fitness expert Denise Austin to live ever better, January 5th.
Because you are worth it.
Well, I used to be real active, but I had a car accident, so it affected my back. Slowly getting my body acclimated to exercise and using the flex bike has really helped build my core. I like the arm movement in it. It helps build with the resistance bands. I really enjoy working up a little bit of a sweat in my house as opposed to going out riding my bike. And I really don't like riding my bike at night too much around the neighborhood. So I feel I can do a lot more in the comfort of my own home. I found that I have more energy and I'm sleeping better at night. Just makes me feel good all around.
Yeah, truly, it's one simple thing. You change the seat you're sitting in. You're gonna go from whatever it is you're sitting on right now, and you're gonna switch to this. It's that comfortable too. And then you just start moving your feet, and then the magic happens, and you do this a couple times a week, and then all of a sudden, that accumulation just occurs, and you're like, oh my gosh, my jeans are fitting better, or wow, you know, that shirt's not so tight anymore in the front. The buttons aren't pulling anymore.
Wonder why?
Yeah, right?
Wonder why. Did a little bit of exercise in the house, watching the news.
Exactly.
You know?
I love what you said, so you could watch a movie, and you worked out more watching one movie than you probably have in several years.
Yeah, you'll end up doing an hour or more because...
And you don't even know...
It's a piece of comfortable furniture.
Right.
You're in it, and you don't think anything about it, and all of a sudden you're going forward, you're playing backwards on it, and you got your whole exercise program in it without even realizing. Yeah. That's why this is selling out all the time, because it's very easy to use, and keep in mind, again, it's easy for people to store.
Yes.
I mean, it's easy just to put it up right there next to your bed, or out by, like I said, on porches and things like that. Mm-hmm. You can just go out and do it, turn it around, go like this, and then all of a sudden, keep in mind, anytime you want, you can change this too, which is very important to do. So I can go in, out, I'm trying. There we go, right there. Come back, tighten it up like that, and I got a different position. Now I could go all the way out, right? Like
Which is how you have this one.
Like this is too, right?
Okay.
So it's more of a recumbent bike versus a stationary bike where you get up on the top.
Right.
Like when you come over here, you can see the difference.
Right.
She's more recumbent. So she's sitting back in a chair. She's burning total body calories. She's toning her arms. She's including very high calorie burning, and she has virtually no impact on her feet, right? Because if you run, what's your problem? You're hurting your feet, you're hurting your knees, you're hurting your hips. You are still getting a great benefit. Same thing here. She's got it up higher, so she's got it like that one over there, that we just did. So she's sitting higher, so she's almost like in a spin bike. So she can get up and stand just like you do on a spin bike, right? And again, it's smooth. It's smooth. It's not, you don't hear a bunch of noise, so it's great for the house. And the price is crazy.
Oh, it's so good. And guys, just FYI, we have 5 Flex, and I kind of want to explain that. With the 5 Flex, you're going to use a major credit card, and you actually pay it off in 5 months, but it ships right away. That's not layaway. A lot of people wonder if that's layaway. It's not. So you're spending basically $36 because it's free shipping, and you're going to pay that off in 5 months. Imagine where you'll be in 5 months. I mean, how cool would that be that you get this tonight, it arrives in a couple days, and all of a sudden 5 months from now, you're down a couple sizes, or your arm strength is so good, or you're sleeping like that last testimonial, like a baby, you know, you just sleep so good. Or imagine waking up and instead of feeling like you're just exhausted and pooped all day, you wake up with all this energy because you've committed to starting and doing a routine. One other thing I want to note too is kind of funny. I came on the set and sat down, and we didn't have time to preset mine. And I have all my height in my legs. My waist is very short. And so I went to sit down and I go, oh no, I got to adjust this. I want you to see this right here. This allows you to adjust it multiple ways. So if you're worried you're very petite, or you've got somebody who's rather tall in your life, the seat is actually adjustable this way, and the machine is adjustable this way, okay? So you've got, you almost, for me, Tony, can customize this to exactly what you need. And again, that counts because that gives you the most efficient workout.
Well, you find out what you want. I mean, me, I love recumbent.
Yes.
I love recumbent. Yeah. I love the fact that it's like being in sitting in my favorite chair, right? Because it's really comfortable. And then all of a sudden, I can just go like this. I got my screen here where I can go ahead and see the time, the speed, everything that is going on with me, the calories burned, the distance I went. So all that just to know what I'm doing. But again, it's comfortable. Look at me right here. You can't hear anything. Right, there's no noise, there's not...
And you don't have to plug the darn thing in.
Oh, I can, we have one up in our bedroom, right? And I have it right beside the bed because my wife likes to watch television, and this doesn't interfere with the television.
Right, and you're working out.
Yeah, and I can talk to her. Yeah, and I still feel like I'm doing something else.
Right. Well, you know, sometimes, like my husband and I, we don't get to spend much time together because his has one schedule, I live a different schedule. So we do like to sit at late, whenever we're together, and maybe watch a football game or whatever, right? This is so convenient because you just pull it up right beside him, so you still get that time with the people that you love without having to go to another room, or heaven forbid, having to go to a gym in the middle of a winter storm. It's just right there. And I'll tell you what I think most people find is once you get this in your house, you will use it because it is there. And it's as easy as sitting down and just barely moving your legs. It's not like you've got to be coordinated or have a fancy outfit or wear the right shoes. You know, there's no pressure using this at home.
And the key to a bike really is how smooth it runs. Yeah. All right, how smooth. You can hear super duper quiet, super, super smooth. Now keep in mind, as you're doing this, you're working your quads, right? You're working your hips, you're working your butt, and you're burning overall calories, right? On your whole body. But you can reverse it, and now you're working the inner side of the thighs, and you're still burning cardio, and you're still using your heart and your lungs. Right? So it's very, very cool. And again, I thought this was important because, again, you have all this dial resistance. So you got up to 8 levels of dial resistance on here so that you can actually work out your, I mean, who doesn't want to work their guns?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Who doesn't want to work their arms, if you could, on a spinner bike? That was a big thing for me. I think people want to work their shoulders. I think they want to work their back. I think they want to work their other parts of your body. And all you had to do was put this on and then put 9 levels or 8 levels of dial resistance, so you had resistance on it. So it's brilliant.
And by the way, if you're doing this, or even if you're up to 8 on that resistance, I'd like to meet you. Because I am telling you, it is hard.
Oh, it is
hard. It's like going up Rocky Mountains. I mean, it's like going up a really steep hill, and you can just barely keep it going. So for those of you who say, oh, how can that be for $170 some? And but again, 37 pounds but holds 300 pounds. It's full steel body construction. It's very stable. It's really, really well balanced. So again, I really encourage you, if you say, oh, I get nervous about that kind of this stuff, please feel very comfortable that when you get on this, you do feel very protected and balanced. From the handles here, which give you stability, to the way the seat fits you, to the comfort of the actual seat itself. That's a really big deal. They decided when they created this to make the seat wide enough and really comfortable. Why? Because you'll stay on it longer. If you've got something wedged, that is super uncomfortable. We've done a spin class, and after you were done the first time, you're like, I am never doing that again. This is the complete opposite. In fact, it's so funny because, you know, you can go to a gym, and those bikes are thousands of dollars, right?
You can't even get a chance to use them.
Well, you can't get in a class,
You can't
right?
get in a class.
So you're like, wait a minute. And then when you're in it, you literally walk off and you're hobbling.
And when you go to a regular workout gym,
yeah,
they have like 3 bikes.
Right,
you
right,
know? You don't
right.
even get your cardio in.
Right.
I love this because obviously it's affordable for everybody in America. Crazy price. You couldn't buy it anywhere else. You guys have the exclusive on it. Sold tens and tens and tens of thousands of them that people fell in love with.
Yeah.
And again, smooth is the most important thing.
Yeah. And again, just to mention on that free shipping, this isn't a box of earrings. You know, it's not like, oh, it only cost us a couple bucks to ship it. This is a nice big box. And so to be able to get free shipping associated with that is a really big deal. It saves you a lot of money. But right now your commitment, because it is free shipping, is basically $36 and a little tax on that first flex pay. So right now is the perfect time. And just FYI, there are so many of you on the line for the last color we have, which is black. This is the final full airing. Normally, Tony would do one more airing before the day's over. We don't have enough to get to the next airing. So if you're thinking about it, now's the perfect time to say yes to you. And Tony, I love what you said earlier. Once you get it, it's a domino effect to everybody who's in your household.
Oh, there's no question about it. Everybody's going to want to use it. I mean, everybody, because it's smooth, it's quiet. Everybody likes riding a bike. So when you can ride a bike in your house, you're burning more calories, you're increasing lean muscle, you're helping your heart, you're helping your lungs, you're doing, and you can watch television and you don't even realize it.
Yeah.
And the reason is because it is so smooth. There's not another recumbent bike out there that I've ever seen that is this smooth. That is this, you know, the flywheel is just so smooth that people love it. You know, you get addicted to it because it's easy to do. It doesn't make any noise. You got your computer on here to do it. You got a really great seat. Instead of having the thin one, you got a wide seat that has a lot of cushion on it. You have bars here that you can hold on to, which allows stability, and people like to hold on to them and really go crazy. You know, you know,
really pump it.
Yeah, go ahead, show them. You can do it, come on. See, that's what they like to do. You know, and all of a sudden you're burning more calories, and guess what you're working? You're working your butt, you're working your lower abs, you're working, and you're losing weight because you're burning calories and muscle toning together.
Right.
So it's a very, very important thing. And again, you can adjust this, like I said before, you can adjust this anytime you want and be able to do anything you want with it. And I'm gonna pull it down like that.
So that's the lowest position.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's the Cadillac.
Right.
Right? I just made it the Cadillac, but I don't love being up too tall. She likes being up tall. She likes the spinning class, and she likes to get where she can stand in it, and that's what they do. I mean, you've seen the spinning classes. They cost you $1 zillion to do them. Now she can do spinning at home, but now she's doing upper body at home, where me, I just want to sit back like this, and I just want to watch television, watch the news, and go, oh my gosh, this feels so great. I'm getting my workout, I'm burning fat, I'm doing good things for my heart, and here I am, and nobody's bothering me because it doesn't make any noise.
Right, and you're not bugging anybody else.
No, man, I'm like, I put my headphones on. A lot of times I put my headphones on, and nobody can talk to me. Nobody, right? And that is the coolest thing here. Let me tell you, get a pair of headphones, put it all the way back like this, and just watch them go by.
You're like,
I don't do nothing.
You're so happy.
Yeah.
And there's something else I want to reference too. There's a bike that's very, very famous that's out there that costs thousands of dollars. And then you get the classes online, which by the way you get with this too. And you have to even buy special shoes for that bike. Like they make you invest in these special shoes. And guess what? A lot of them just collect dust. And also you have to keep paying a monthly fee to be able to use the bike and get access to all that. Now, after your 4 weeks, it's a nominal fee to keep going with Echelon. With this one, you don't have any of those issues. You don't have to buy special shoes. You don't have to buy that fancy bike that costs thousands of dollars. You just need this one, and I'll tell you what, it outperforms, and I think It's better because it's more versatile, because again, you're getting the cardio, you're getting the upper body all at the exact same time. So you're working out smarter, you're not working out harder, and you get faster results because you get all this action going at once. Please watch this next testimonial, and then Tony's gonna share some more about this with you in just a second.
The reason I started on a fitness journey was because I started to feel very unhealthy. I didn't have the energy that I wanted anymore. And I had actually gained a lot of weight without realizing it. It was time, you know, I didn't want to end up on a bunch of medications. What I enjoy the most about the Flex bike is that it works the total body. You're doing a great workout on your arms at the same time you're working your abs and your legs. I mean, it's just an awesome way to get a full body workout, super quick and super easy. My favorite exercise to do on the Flex bike is with the cables, just doing my arms out straight as I'm bicycling and sitting straight up, and a few of those, and it's just, oh my gosh, you just light up your back, and it's just a great way to start the day. It is whisper quiet, so I don't have to have the volume really loud of my music while I'm working out, and I don't disturb my husband, so he doesn't even hear me working out, and he can sleep through the morning, and I can get my workout. It's made exercising super convenient and super easy and fit into my lifestyle. I do get on the bike every day because I really want that stretching and that posture fix, so when I don't get on it, I can tell a difference in my day. It just helps me to get to a calmer place. So that's a surprising benefit that I would never have thought. The important part is I'm getting the results. It works for me and I love it.
I love what you said, just so convenient. You know, right now, how much snow is outside? It's rainy, snow, sleet, you know, whatever the crazy weather is. It's been freezing down here in Florida. Ain't nobody want to go outside in this mess. Nobody's gonna, oh, let me get in the car and scrape all that snow off so I can go to the gym to work out, to sweat. Oh, and by the way, the kids are going with me and I hope they can be in the gym daycare. All of that goes away. You have it at home. You just change your seat. It's the simplest answer. You change your seat, you truly get an incredible workout. One of my favorite things is, because we've all had the problem before, maybe you bought a big old piece of equipment in the past, just sit there, collect dust, and as Tony said, you can't get rid of it. What do you do with a giant elliptical? Or what do you do with a big old treadmill that weighs, you know, 500 pounds?
Spend more money getting rid of it?
Yeah, and where do you do it? But,
oh, yeah.
but look at this, Tony. Show them what you're doing here.
Oh,
This
I
is
could
brilliant.
actually do it like this. I'll do it with one finger.
Yeah.
Right. All right, the way they designed this with the wheels on this, you can move it in and out. Again, holds up to 300 and some pounds. Which
and it stores in a little closet.
Oh,
you
that's right. You just fold them up anywhere. Look at how they're folded
look at
right
these.
here.
Yeah, these are all sold out, guys, so ignore the colors.
Yeah.
But that's about the size of an upright vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, those
it really
all sold
is.
out.
Yeah, and each of these can hold 300 pounds. So again, I think sometimes when you see it like, oh, it's collapsed so small, well, can it really hold, you know, some weight? Yeah, 300 pounds because it's steel construction. And you'll really feel balanced. A lot of you, maybe if you're getting older and you're starting to feel a little wobbly, maybe, you know, it's a little rough getting around, you can hang on, you can hang on. You've got the back of the rest of the back rest on the seat. So you just feel super stable when you're sitting here. And Tony, I do want to show the graphic of all the muscle groups it's affecting and how it affects you when you're working out using the whole system.
There's a graphic back
Do we
there.
have that? No, I think we got it over there.
Want me to show you the graphic?
I think we have it.
It works here. It works here.
Works under here.
It works here.
Here we go.
It works here. It works here. I mean, it's a total body machine.
Show, but this is pretty amazing, actually, when you think about it.
Yeah, but they even missed some muscle
They're
groups.
missing a few, aren't they? Yeah. What about the
artist
underarm
didn't fill in
area?
all the muscle groups that you could actually do.
Yeah, pretty much everywhere. Yeah. I think you should just sort of ignore that graphic now and just know, we can call it a full body workout. If you have a tight space, no worries. If you need it to be comfortable, you got it with that cushiony seat. I love it because it's personalized to meet you where you're at, and then it grows with you to where you want to be. That to me is what makes this a game changer. I cannot tell you how often it has sold out. In fact, I gotta tell you, Tony, it was very funny. I didn't even see it on the schedule. It really was, because we had such a hard problem getting fitness equipment in. Everything was selling out. We couldn't get it shipped back, and we didn't bring in the amount we normally do as we go into the new year.
We don't have enough. Last year, we sold 11,000 of them.
Right.
11,000 of them one day.
Right.
And we
do
only
not
have
have
11,000 left for the whole country.
Right, yeah.
So,
I'll tell you, we've just got a couple thousand left, and of course, you've got to remember, this is the last show, and the price is going to expire. So you always want to get it when you can get it at our best price. In fact, when it expires, it's going to be $249.99, almost 250 bucks. So 5 flex, free shipping. You don't want to spend a higher price, so getting it today is really a really smart move. You know, Tony, I know you read the comments and you get a lot of people who comment to you about it. What are some of the best favorite reviews you've read or comments that people have about this?
Really, a lot of it is how quiet it is, you know, in a home, because you have kids and everything else going on and stuff like that. That, look, we're talking here, everybody's using it, you don't even hear it.
Yeah.
Right, so quiet is a very, very big thing for people. But I'm sure a lot of people also put their headsets on and rock out, because this is the kind of bike that you can be listening to your favorite music, and you can be going really fast. You can lean back, you can talk to people, you can do your work. It really is like having a piece of ergonomic furniture that helps to work your heart, work your lungs, work all the muscles of your body, help you get you the fitness levels and the wellness levels you need to be, and not have to spend thousands of dollars and really enjoy what it does. It really is overperforming for the price of it.
That is
way
true.
Overperforming.
Yeah, that's really, really true. And think about it, what would you normally be? For this workout that I'm doing just my arms, I'd have to have a set of dumbbells. I'd have different weights of dumbbells, and I'd have to put them somewhere.
And you'd have to drop them.
And they would drop on my foot, and then they would really
them.
hurt. I love it, because actually what you're seeing, this is completely built in. And I love it too. You know what you didn't show, Tony? Show how these rotate around, so you can really get after a whole bunch of different areas.
Yeah, you can, I mean, obviously you can.
Can you guys show that?
Yeah. So if you go back like this, or even like this, I mean, that's an important part, right? So it follows your body.
Right.
You know,
Right.
a person might have a wider back or a thing, like that, either like that.
You can come down to the side,
so,
which is cool.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
And again, here's like, if you want to work your triceps, just say you don't want to do this for a second, and you're watching the news, and you want your triceps not to be flabby.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Even if you don't move your legs.
Even if you just sit there, you got the perfect tricep extension.
Right.
Perfect tricep extension.
Yeah.
And again, you can add, that's only level 3. I can go up to level 8 on that, which I don't even think I could do. I mean, just.
Let's see.
So,
let me see.
yeah, so it fits everybody's way, right? So it's an awesome, awesome product. And again, you got the computer on it that does the scan function, the time, the speed, the distance you've gone, the calories you burned, the odometer, everything like that. So all your modes you can do, your miles per hour, everything. So I just think it's the coolest thing. And I do think that it's also good that people can put, like your phone right in there.
Yeah, I do love that.
Or put your iPad in there and
or
be
a
able to
book
do
or
a
a
little bit of work.
magazine. I mean, literally, if you're just sitting here and you're reading a book and you're just moving your legs like this, it's easy. Or if you're watching a movie or you're looking up here and you're watching HSN on your big TV. Also, I do want to talk about the Echelon. You get 4 weeks of that. It comes absolutely free. And with Echelon, you're going to get the spin bike classes. So if you say, well, how do I maximize my biking and experience? They will teach you how to do it. Also, what's really neat is you get access to live classes for workouts, and then you get all these other workouts like yoga, stretching, kickboxing, strength training, everything for balance. Like, it's really cool how comprehensive that Echelon access is. And you will get 4 weeks to try it out. Now, if you don't want it, that's fine. There goes Tony. If you don't want it after the 4 weeks, that's fine. And then it's a nominal fee every month if you would like to keep getting the Echelon access, which is pretty awesome. Tony, have you ever seen, I have a question though, have you ever seen, and you've seen, God knows, every piece of fitness equipment probably out there. Have you ever seen something that's as versatile as this?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. For the price, this is everything that every person is going to want in their home, apartment, condo, trailer, whatever it is. And listen, everybody out there should be thinking about keeping their health up. And keeping your health up is obviously getting some cardiovascular exercise, getting some muscle toning exercise, and getting some flexibility exercise. Our human bodies should be treated way better than your cars. Okay?
That's true.
So
that's an interesting point.
Way better than your cars, because you want your body to last when your car isn't. All right?
And also something you guys I'd love you to know is go read the reviews on this. It is a massive customer pick.
Big.
Again, you know what's funny? Fitness equipment is some of the hardest things to get 5-star reviews on because everybody's really particular. Like everybody has
an opinion.
Everybody's got an opinion for sure. So it's really difficult. This right now has over 800 reviews. So 800 perfect 5 stars. So again, if you're a little hesitant, like, oh, should I try this tonight? Is it right for me? Please read those reviews before the day's over because you got to get in while we still have it available and before the price expires, right? So if you do, go read those reviews and see what people are saying. It's all ages, it's all walks of life. It's all types of people in all different environments. We have people who could have their own gym at home, and they have this. We have people who live in a teeny studio apartment in New York City that's about the size of a postage stamp, and they love this because guess what? It fits in their lifestyle. Yeah. It's not a big piece of equipment sitting in your bedroom just collecting dust that you never use that's plugged in and loud.
But it's true cardio. It's true cardio.
Really effective cardio.
Really effective cardio. Really effective muscular endurance things, and really
strength
something
training,
that people
toning.
are more likely to use it because it's easy. It's fun, it's smooth, it's simple,
and it
doesn't cost $1 zillion.
Like if the seat hurts your rear, you would never want to get back on it.
You don't see me on 10 speeds with that little thing, okay? No way. I'd be off in a mile going, where'd Tony go? He just took a turn, right? It's too far for me for that.
Well, also, you know what I love too? You don't have to worry about the weather. You don't have to worry about what am I going to do with the kids. Yeah. Maybe you're a new mom and you're like, oh my gosh, you know, I don't have time to go to the gym. Maybe you're trying to lose that mommy weight that you gained during pregnancy. This is perfect because baby could be taking that nap. You jumped on this for 10 minutes. Your baby wakes up, you're like, okay, baby goes back to bed. You jump back on for 10 minutes. Okay, this fits into any lifestyle. It fits into basically any age, any person, in any environment. That's the other reason why I think we've sold so many, because this guy can collapse down to that, but it can hold 300 pounds. It's such a smart design that's designed to work for basically every BOD. Why? Whether you're a beginner and you haven't worked out in years, you just change the seat you're sitting in and start moving your legs. But let's say you're really advanced, I'm gonna come towards the camera, and you're like, oh, this isn't gonna be a great workout, and you do this, and you wanna do a spin class and be really intense. Look at that, I did that, and I feel 100% confident on live television in about 80 million households that I'm not gonna fall off this thing doing that. That is how well built this is. All right, Tony, let's do this.
Now you're doing a normal bike right there. I mean, really.
Yeah, I mean, I like this. This is a position I like the best.
Yeah, because you're basically like a spinning bike.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You're basically a spinning bike. You can change the resistance. It's smooth. It doesn't make any noise. Yeah. Me, again, I love the ability to take it down where it's a recumbent bike.
Now,
right?
is this still at the lowest position?
No, it can go lower.
Oh, it can, okay.
It can go lower, right? But I love this because I'm comfortable like this, and I like to watch television because I can watch the news and I'm working my whole upper body at the same time. And to me, that's a big deal, you know? So, and again, and I can go backwards and work my hamstrings. I can go forward and work my quads. And at the same time, I'm getting cardio. Cardio exercise is really important as you get older. I'm 60, what am I now? 66, right? And I believe with all my heart and soul, using low impact or non-impact exercise at least 3 times a week helps your longevity.
I mean, okay. And think about you're sleeping better. Your stress level is lower. You're happier. You can feel those endorphins go into action, and you get done, you're like, oh man, I feel great. And guess what? I love the idea of, oh my gosh, those pants I haven't worn in like 3 years. Oh my gosh, they're actually fitting. Or the shirt's not as tight as it used to be. Or you put on a jacket you haven't worn in years and you go, oh my gosh, you know how fun that feeling is? When you have a piece of clothing that you haven't fit in years, and then all of a sudden you go, oh, look at that, it's zipped up really easy. Oh, that's a great feeling. And tonight's the time to do it. I always say this, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, at some point you got to do something about it. Why this? Because it's easy, it's comfortable, it's very, very well made, it's versatile. It'll give you great results. It's a full body workout. We've got 5 flex, we've got a limited time on the price. I'm down to 1 color, which is the most popular, but that's all I've got left. So everything right now for me is a real yes, and do it to change your life. Because when your life changes, it influences every single person around you. You know what, Tony, and you can see, and I think it's been such a crazy couple of years, but the one thing I learned about the last couple of years is you must take control